Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Tight Five Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Fields, and with me, as always, my good friend, Will McKenzie. Say hello, William.
Hello, William.
Hello, William. With us, as always, our producer, Frames Per Seth. Seth, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing well. Thank you guys for coming back for another episode. This episode is also brought to you by Greg Sims, attorney at law, www.wardsims.com. You get in trouble with the law, you know who to call. It's Greg. Thank you, Greg, for the support.
Thank you, Greg. Sims.
Handsome guy. Could you imagine that handsome son of a bitch coming in to make sure you be a fixer?
It always leads to you talking about his physical attributes.
Met this beautiful man. You've met him? You've met him?
Yes, I have met him. Okay. Very funny.
Enough said?
Very funny comedian. Great lawyer.
Beautiful head of hair.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He has a nice set of hair, but it's starting to get really romantic.
Don't worry about what me and my attorney do. That's privileged.
If you want an attorney's balls,
our briefs
you know who to call.
Our briefs are privileged.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Only had to say it 9 times for you to catch it.
Yeah.
Fucking telling my wife a joke. Jesus Christ.
No, God, please, no.
You hit the right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put it in the books.
Where's the applause at?
Woo! That one only cost us $45 to train to do that.
Apparently, we've been getting some feedback. People are saying, Will doesn't know how to work the soundboard.
Yeah. Right,
and we don't want subscribers like that talk negatively about me.
Yes, we do. We don't want all of them, especially the ones that talk
If you got something negative to say about me, we don't want your subscription.
Everybody enjoying the low gas prices, getting them here to Louisville?
It was at $3.75 the other day.
I paid I had to run, so we'll do that a little bit where we've been. I did a nice little run through Ohio we talked about, and that was I think the most I paid was a little over $4. And then West Virginia, $3.70 something.
Whose fault is it with the gas prices?
It's a lot of different things.
Okay, because people always say
a bunch of different things at play. You're paying for the gas that it costs to get it to you today, not what the futures pay. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. The gas that you pump today was paid for and priced at a while back. So
blood oil.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah,
that is true. Yes,
things are going sweet.
Things
are going sweet.
Yeah. So okay.
So anyway, tell us any big news coming up for you. What we got?
Yeah,
tell
big
me,
news.
Baby boy.
So
tell me.
This upcoming weekend, Thursday through Saturday.
Learn how to tell dates. What's the dates? Help us out.
Thursday is the day after Wednesday.
Okay.
And it comes before Friday.
All right. You want to have Siri maybe look up?
Seth, can you look up what comes after Thursday for us, please?
This is what you guys pay me for.
Yeah.
Actually.
That's true. Wait, we're paying.
That's the 23rd to the 25th of April.
Yep.
I will be featuring for Anthony Jeselnik.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Anthony Jeselnik at the Louisville Comedy Club. And I would tell you to get tickets. Okay. So is that what it feels like when I do that? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get not liking it. But yeah, so all the shows, yeah, please push more. Yeah. And all the shows are sold out.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Hell yeah, they are.
So
White
the
people
6
problems,
shows.
am I right?
Well, I'm a big deal now. I've outgrew the podcast.
I'm so proud. Oh, this is the last one.
Yes, this is the last one. I'll actually be taking over a small other podcast called Joe Rogan Podcast.
Oh,
Experience.
that's cool. That's wonderful.
You're leaving me for Joe fucking Rogan?
I'm going to tell you something. I would leave you guys. So if Joe Rogan, I would leave you so quick.
To do what?
That's
for
disrespectful.
Yeah, get coffee.
Be in the Rogan
Just
sphere?
yeah.
You want to get in the Rogan sphere?
Yeah,
I heard
I
it's a
would.
very nice place to be.
If Joseph Rogan, was his middle name, Christ Rogan, if he was like, hey,
or Albert,
I'd like you to be the co-host of my podcast, and you had to choose between that and doing the Type 5 podcast, what would you choose?
You, buddy.
Really?
I choose friendship.
Yeah.
It's the safest ship to weather a storm in.
Well, we know
It's
Mike's a better
friendships.
person than me.
We already knew that.
Yeah.
I think most of America did.
Yeah, I'd leave.
I think most of the women at the free clinics in a 30-mile radius would also agree.
Yeah.
That I'm much nicer than you.
At the free clinics?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They know you by name.
By name?
It's William.
Yeah.
Who gave you crabs? It's William.
I've never.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I've never given a woman crabs.
They were more like lobsters. Big motherfuckers.
Blame it on one of her
New
previous
England
partners.
crabs aren't lobsters.
So you always deflect. If they say, "Did you give me crabs?" You say, "Who have you been sleeping with?"
That's right. There you go. Turn it right back on.
Always put
Good for
it
you.
back on them.
Gaslight. We don't kink shame or gaslight shame, evidently.
Or manipulate. Well, no, we do manipulate sometimes.
Do we?
Every good relationship is built on lies and manipulation, and that's true.
That's written down
That's
in blood.
true.
In the
like
Bible.
you have to lie sometimes, and it doesn't have to be romantic relationships. Like Mike, I think you're a very funny comic, and I hope that you have a lot of success coming up.
Gay.
That was a lie. See, but that is what strengthens our friendship.
We're gonna record our. I can't wait to record our road trip. Let me go.
Yeah.
I just opened for Tim Meadows.
Oh,
I saw a picture. Was that Comedy
Interesting guy at first. Very particular. You know what I mean by that? Very particular guy.
Sure.
Wants the. But then after the show, he's like, "Would you care to hang around and have a drink?" And I was like, "No, not at all." So he was like, "Give me a Chardonnay and whatever." And
we got a Chardonnay.
yeah, remember I vaguely remember that being a thing from the ladies' man, which he hates being brought up. I kind of think.
I would get why.
I mean, he gladly would sign the merch.
Well, tell people who Tim Meadows is if they don't know who he is.
He was my generation's SNL, so he came up with Mike Myers and Adam Sandler.
Ladies'
and
Man. He's in The Office. He's in an episode of The Office.
Mean Girls was one. He had a paragraph intro, which was a little. It was a little wordy, but he gets the point across. But ends up being a sweetheart of a guy after the fact. We, about an hour we hung in the green room just chilling.
That's good.
Maybe not even that long, maybe about a half hour.
Yeah.
And then tried to get him back to the hotel without getting swarmed, but people waited him out.
But you took him to the hotel, right?
I walked in.
You walked over there.
Yeah, but
People
still waited
How do they know he was there?
because they know they didn't leave the building, and people know
Oh, he was in the lobby of the.
he was still in the green room. We stayed in the green
So
room.
people stayed for how long afterwards?
Out. They stayed on that little pavilion. We were up there for 35, 45 minutes before we walked down.
Wow.
One of these days, people you see, we try to get him on the microphone. It's like he's never done this. Like that's why Joe Rogan would call him in as the perfect co-host. He wouldn't say shit on radio. Just be a good friend off camera, not talking.
The only thing I'm here to provide is the talent. Everything else is up to
true.
you guys.
To even aim the microphone.
Yeah, even the microphone. No, but
Are you
yeah,
excited about about your weekend?
Jesselnick is.
Congrats,
I think
man.
it's the
That's
biggest
a big
name.
one.
I think it's the biggest.
What's
name
so
we've ever
funny
done.
is we had talked about that one, and you were like, "I'm not good, and I would have heard by now."
Yeah.
And then literally, like 2 days later, you're like,
And then you lied.
"Hey,
You said
big
you
names,
said
or a big announcement coming up."
you said you lied to me. You said I got Jesselnick, and I was like, damn.
That's funny.
But
I'm a good guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
okay, yeah. No, I am excited though. It's gonna be really fun. I think
Sold out in that room is what 300,
Something like that,
just shy.
Yeah. So if you can sneak into the comedy club and you want to see Daddy do what Daddy does.
I would imagine at least a handful of these people that listen to ours would be. Somebody's got to have bought tickets to that.
I want people to start referring to me as Daddy. I think.
I used to have a joke about it, but when I worked at the gay bar, drag queens would call me Daddy, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool that you call me Daddy," because up until now, my kids could call me that.
Yeah,
but
and so
not
now,
anymore.
Yeah, somebody's got to give it up.
Yeah. My kids can just call me Mike.
Really?
You know what I mean?
What are your
Dude,
kids
Daddy?
say?
When you have a 6'4" black woman call you Daddy,
Yeah.
thanks, Daddy.
Yeah.
Like, all right, man.
All right.
More power to you. But
All right, woman.
what did I say, lady?
You said
gal.
man. You said man.
Drag. Wait a minute. Drag isn't.
When they're in drag, they're a woman.
See, wait a minute. I don't know the rules on
Because
drag.
your browser history says different. I feel like.
No. My browser history is way different.
Well, if a man
it's
is
way
in
more
drag, it's a
specific.
woman.
Okay.
During that time, they're
You're
becoming the
conflating.
character.
You're conflating my pornography with my passion for dance. My panache for panography.
Yeah.
I went to the casino. I went to the Cross Vegas, West Virginia.
Yeah. Blackjack.
Blackjacked them. Got yelled at. Can't answer text messages at the tables.
Did you say this is Type 5 podcast business?
I was like, did you understand that recently I did comedy in Huntington, West Virginia, which is
So go ahead and
about 40 minutes from here. She was like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Valerie, I'm sorry. I was a little amped up. I get a little wild.
So your game's that's what I play. It's blackjack.
That's the one I
Every time
like.
I'm at the casino,
It's so much. I got
blackjack.
the $5 hand and sit there and just play.
Yeah.
$200 on the $5 hand, you can play all fucking night.
Sure.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. And then we got.
And if you're good to your dealer keep you from screwing up. They're fun. My brother wanted roulette more than anything. That place, the roulette table was packed. Like people just can't wait to get their money on.
What's that one game that it's typically Asians at? And I've only seen Asians. I think it's like
The Math Olympics.
Lots of racism happening here today, guys.
that's not racist. How is that racist? That is an observation. There's a game.
I always forget we got
There's a game
our PC anchor over here around our neck
that
to remind
it's
us
typically
how terrible
people
we are. deep down.
typically
Like
people
somebody needs
of Asian descent play this game.
Baccarat.
I think that's the one.
Baccarat.
And this is again an observation. Asians like the casino. All of them.
Maybe just don't say like Asians.
What you
What?
want me?
But that's what they
you
are.
want to call them?
Oh,
Lord.
Asian people. Say Asian people.
that is implied because of the Oh, you mean because people could be
It's
confusing
just
that with like
rhetoric, dog.
Asian dogs that I could be
Plants,
talking about.
maybe
Plants.
Asian plants.
Yes, it
I
is.
have heard the stereotype that Asian houseplants can't drive.
That's true.
So maybe that's what.
And
it's
also,
talking
Asian dogs is probably not a thing.
about. No, well, on the menu it is.
Now, see that
That's
was racism,
racism,
See,
sir.
That was racism, and that's our money.
No,
being
you
that's
didn't.
us being
Ladies and
demonetized.
gentlemen,
You know
we
what? You
got
got
him.
me. Mike was racist later.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that one cost me my livelihood. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Yeah.
I've been honest from day one on this podcast. I am a reformed piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm working on it every day.
Yeah, some
I'm
days better
backslid.
than others. Yeah,
I backslid. He goaded me into the racism.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
and you've been doing good recently.
I've been going to Racist Anonymous.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I have come to terms.
They have
I
a
was
name for
way
that.
too
There's a
angry
group of that.
person.
It's called a clan, I think. That's racist
It's
anonymous.
Christian.
It is
It's
Christian-based?
based. We like to talk about us as a nation.
That's,
You know, like nationalism.
you
I
know,
want to put an ism on it.
yeah, a lot of. Now, here's the funny thing.
But I have recognized I was wound a little tight. It's been brought to my attention.
What?
That I am kind of sometimes angry. I was surprised.
Now
The
let's.
diagnosis surprised me.
I think we're getting somewhere with him, Seth.
I think
Actually,
we are.
this
I
whole
really think
podcast
we
is
are.
a farce. Mike's family and friends. Why don't you
Go
come in?
ahead, go ahead.
The intervention banner drops
longest
to the
intervention.
ground.
We haven't
Setup
we haven't
ever.
released any episodes. It's all just to get Mike.
No, God, please, no.
We've been goading you to not listen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
good.
we'll work on your anger.
But I'm working on it. I didn't realize how much I didn't like anybody. So
Is it people that you don't like?
notice we didn't say Asian people. We just
What?
said people.
People. Yeah. Yeah. Get to
I'm
specify.
getting better, Seth. I like your Dolly Parton shirt. I might take that from you.
Thank you.
I couldn't tell you one Dolly Parton song.
Well, you don't know music
Jolene.
then.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Jolene.
I know that one.
Jolene. Don't take her, man.
That's her most famous one, right?
9 to
No,
5.
Jesus Christ.
It's
That-
up there.
That's her famous song.
No, that's her most
You,
famous.
sir, if you are not familiar with Dolly's catalog, I am not certain this podcast can continue in its current.
What? Let me guess what she
configuration.
talks about.
We may be having an open
We're about to see
audition.
some sexism.
Yeah, we may have
happen
to
right
open
here.
What?
auditions
How's it
for
sexism?
co-hosts. Maybe
ahead
Joe
and talk,
Rogan
and
isn't
then
the
I'll
only
tell
one
you how
looking for a
it's
new
sexism.
co-host.
I mean, I'm sure.
Maybe you're not night Blythe material.
Rest in peace, Dolly Parton.
She's
I will
alive.
murder whoever says that. Did you see her sisters put on there, please pray for Dolly? And then everybody was like, oh my God, Dolly's going to die. And then they were like, no, she has gout. And they're like, all right, pump the brakes.
She's old though, right?
Well, I mean, she's not young.
So,
Her titties are like 25.
I mean, if you got that much money, I would imagine You can pay
Good for her.
But you don't have to reduce
like $1
women
million
down
too.
to just their
Physical attributes.
parts. You don't have to do that.
I don't know if any comics have ever touched on the size of Dolly's breasts,
No,
comedically, anyway.
it's a new bit. Write that down before you lose that. Talk about
pen.
Dolly Parton's.
I'll text it to you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Giant boobs. Just, I don't know what it means.
You want to know this is crazy? This
Right,
is
Dolly's giant tits. I know
this
what
is
it means.
completely unrelated, but I heard that Elon Musk's dad
Married
married and had kids
with his.
with his stepdaughter,
Yeah, you're nailing it.
and he was nailing it. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
we did.
My man.
sure
Good
did.
on you.
And
I meant to hit your button. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should let you have that one. That's a red. Got him. Mr. Musk, you stand there and take it from William McKenzie.
And yes, and so he had kids with his stepdaughter, who he's known since she was 3 years old.
It's a South African thing, though. It's a cultural thing.
I don't
You
think
wouldn't
that's
get
true.
it. You're not a world traveled man. Wait, it's weird.
That's not
Marry your
like
stepdaughter?
apartheid
Oh,
is
yeah.
a South African thing. That's definitely South African.
That's
That's
kind of what they're known for, like their national
their
dish.
big thing. Yeah,
I come for the beef pies and stay for the apartheid.
yeah, yeah.
And crime. Holy fuck.
A lot of crime?
They go down. They go down hard down there. There's an amazing footage of a armored car vehicle. They try to attack it. This dude, he's driving one hand, he gets his AR-15 ready in the other. Like, it's wild. And they get away.
Is okay. Yeah. So he had kids with her,
Did you send a gift?
and I did not. And
I wonder where they registered.
there's a
Sears. That sounds like a
Well, it
Sears
should be.
marriage.
He should be a
Fucking your
he should be
stepdaughter, you're
registered
like-
for something on something
Kmart.
else.
His age was just showed right there.
Huh?
His age was just showed right there.
Yeah. But yeah, and then
It's shown, by the way.
40 years age difference between
Yeah, it's
him
gross. It's gross.
and so
Okay. Well, thanks for bringing that up.
so
All right, everybody. So don't be like that guy.
so
Did you say that to say anything else, or did you?
no,
just learn
it's
this?
just something that kind of stuck with me because I was deciding.
Yeah, this came up a while ago. The Musk family, the whole backstory. Like, if ever a supervillain was to be born out of like, he has a wildest backstory. He's
It's
like, my
surprising.
dad left my mom for my stepsister. Yeah. Now I build fucking satellites, and
It's surprising that
military
he
equipment.
came out so well adjusted.
he is a
Well
well-adjusted
adjusted?
guy. Yeah. But thank God for
So
that
Seth,
ketamine
on this
juice.
podcast,
All that
we do
ketamine
things called satire and
I'm
sarcasm.
sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I need to back up.
Well, to be in
I need
his
to stop
defense,
talking.
he has never heard you tell a joke. So,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you. I was
we
going to say
got him.
someone should press
you're
that.
welcome,
Okay.
sir.
Ooh, that was hot.
But when I found out, and that was how she was.
Yeah, it's wild, ain't it? Yeah, they're a mess.
I didn't do it.
They're not good. They're not great people.
Do you think that it's because when you have a lot of money, that much money and wealth, do you think that leads to those type of things, or do you think that that's just a part of who that person is?
A little bit of both, probably. I think that kind of shit probably reveals more than it does enables. You know what I mean? Like, it's revealing that was a defect in you the whole time more than it is
Okay.
it giving you those problems or those.
Like, if I gave you $1 billion right now, are you going to sacrifice one of your kids to ball?
No, not if that's part of it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable with the living I've
Yeah.
made my wife go out and make for us.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Her, ladies and gentlemen, we
got
got
her.
her.
We need to get a
You're
her.
all inclusive here at
Yes.
the Tide Five.
Yes, we need to be more woke on this podcast, so we can
That's
get.
why we have Seth
Yeah, Seth tells us when we cross the line.
a lot. That's why we had to put up.
Yeah.
I got a new graphic card though. I'm ready to move on from a new graphic.
We need a new graphic, but
Yeah.
our branding right now, I mean, it's like McDonald's when you see our.
Dun, 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 dun. We need to replace
I'll
it.
try to get it tomorrow before I edit this.
I know. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I don't know what else she was looking to add to it. I like
Honestly, I just haven't met with her. She had a death in the family, so I haven't been
that's
able to
fair.
like generally just get to her. So it's a
somebody
miniature.
like close or somebody we should be like, come on, Carol. Answer the email by
I'm
now.
not sure. I think
Come
it
on,
was her
Carol.
grandfather
Was it just-
or her uncle.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, just,
Unless it's one of the, there's
yeah,
always
that's one you might get inheritance. You might get lucky. You might get a little check in the mail.
yeah for the
Or,
grandfather.
or like an old car. That's sometimes fun.
Yeah,
You know,
if you're
try to look on the bright side of life.
yeah, if somebody dies, the first thing I think to myself is, how can I see the bright in this?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the silver lining of this person that
There you
I
go.
loved?
And it's possessions.
It's always possession.
It's America.
Always
What
possession.
makes you feel better? Capitalism.
Anytime somebody in my family dies, the first thing I say is, how much do they leave me? And
Yes.
And that's going to determine if I go to their funeral or not.
Yes. I have a minimum, like just like with clubs.
Yeah.
Like I have.
Yeah.
I have a rider I want met. Like
Yeah.
the funeral home, the green room in the funeral home's got to have coffee. Got to have some donuts.
I have a great aunt, never met,
I
left
love
me $25.
What do you
Love
think
her.
of that funeral home smell? Every funeral home smells like it.
What? The
That
smell?
very floral, cold. It's
Death.
always it's very much present, but it doesn't smell bad at a funeral home. I mean, they're not doing their jobs well. You've probably never seen it. I've seen embalming done several times. Brutal process.
Really?
Brutal.
Yeah.
I used to live in. Like I said, I used to live over top of a funeral home.
Now, why would you want to do that?
Cheap rent, and it was cool.
Yeah.
And you still got laid.
Yeah, in that two different ladies.
How many people do you think that do the embalming or whatever the fuck it's called? How many of them do you
funeral
think?
directors?
No, the people who. How many of them do you think touch the bodies inappropriately?
Oh, I don't know. I bet you if you Googled that,
There's a
there'd be an industry report. I'm sure that because that'd be a self-report thing. I would imagine it's alarmingly more than you would
yeah.
guess.
Is there ever a time where it's acceptable?
No.
To touch a dead body?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'm just saying.
Sexually?
I'm saying just days.
No.
Just day. Like it's a day matter. It's a day. It's a day. Like if they just died, like a
Yes,
day.
that's still abuse of a corpse. Yeah.
Yes, because they can't give you
abuse
permission.
because they
Now
can't
listen,
get consent.
That's
I
what I
used to
think.
say he don't kink shame, but we have
We don't kink shame on the top five.
we have hard lines.
Oh,
We
we have
do
hard
have a
lines.
lot. Okay.
Necrophilia would be a hard line.
is that a hard
Kink-
line?
That's
That's
a hard line.
That's the difference between kink
See,
and
this
criminality.
is the type of stuff that's
we
you're-
should have discussed this in the meeting before. we
You're
got
pushing
online.
back my creativity. You're setting boundaries on
Is
my
that what
creativity.
we're stifling you?
Yeah.
She was my muse.
Yeah.
I must be inside of her.
Well,
Seth, get the curling iron. Time to rewarm dinner. It's all right. I'll shut myself out. I don't
Yeah.
deserve to breathe.
yeah.
Yeah, funerals are brutal. Funerals
I know it goes without saying. Like I don't.
Autopsies are brutal. They're hard on people. The event we've made them. We don't make them into celebrations of life. I like when people call it that, but more than it's like.
I don't.
Why not?
And I don't like when people are like, "Oh, I want my funeral to be like this."
Party, man. Be a
Who
party.
gives a fuck?
Fucking derails.
Yeah,
Can't
I
go
won't.
for
I don't
kind.
care what you do at my funeral, unless you do. Here's what I do want you to do. Because
Not to touch your body
rigor mortis.
appropriately.
I have rigor mortis, and I want you to put the vegetable tray. When I'm in the casket, I want you to put the vegetable tray in my hands, and then I want you to put my mouth
ranch.
open in the ranch, and I want people to come up and say respects, and take a carrot, baby carrot.
The people at home would have loved that story more if you would have told it into the microphone. So what he was saying, if you didn't hear,
Yeah.
him, was you want to be. They do this kind of shit in like the Caribbean. Like they'll put you in your card and they pose your body. I will do this if
Yeah.
you put it in writing where I can go, guys. This was the deal.
I want.
I won't kill you to make it happen, but dude, we'll put out a spread.
Yeah,
We'll have cocktail shrimp in each hand. Well, maybe on your dick. So
Yes.
No, you should
Those
just be like,
home.
I don't give a fuck, because that's how he said he feels.
Yeah, but then I took it back because I want this to happen.
you want drugs on the other one
I
end of the
want
coffin?
to see
Or you just want it all like veggies?
my elderly aunt
What about
crying
proteins?
while eating a baby carrot.
What about a deli tray?
Something light. Something light spread.
Nosh. We're not looking for meal. We're not like a chafing dish on you. Usual chafe.
I never got the food after funerals. I never got that.
Did you ever have one of those church funeral teams? You know what that? You know what that is?
I haven't been to
so
a lot of
like
funerals
when my grandfather died, my grandmother's church had a funeral team, meaning like they were the ladies that you had casseroles brought, and then the day of the funeral, they had little fried chicken dinner basically waiting for you after the graveside service, and it was nice. I guess.
You know, be the worst is you not having like the food at the funeral being shitty.
I mean, it's usually not.
So then you're like, this day just got worse. You know what I mean?
That's when usually people break out the casseroles with lots of cheese and butter and desserts with sugar and shit. It's like, let's get.
But sometimes the inverse can happen. It's a really good
casserole.
casserole, and you're like, man, my granddad died, but
My God,
that green bean casserole.
this tuna surprise is something else.
Yeah.
Pop, but my God, this is delicious.
I wish he died more often.
Or you can just learn to make casseroles. Are you a casserole guy? You
Not
you
really.
like a good hot dish?
Nah.
They call that's a Minnesota thing, is a hot dish, and it's just
Like, how many casseroles
cans
are
of
actually
Campbell's soup with
actually
tater
good?
tots on top, and they bake them. How many casseroles?
like name me a good casserole.
Mac and cheese.
That's not a casserole.
What the fuck is it then?
I guess
I mean, if you make it in a pan and
in
bake
the
it,
oven.
it's
I
a
mean, yeah, but
casserole.
people don't consider
What?
that a casserole. Like, I mean, like
Who-
green bean
what?
casserole, tuna casserole.
Green bean casserole is good.
No, it is not.
Broccoli salad is great.
Ew.
Broccoli salad, the cold broccoli salad with the,
Yeah.
yeah, it's amazing. With the sunflower seeds and shit in it. Oh, so good.
Ew.
Rich in B vitamins and fibers.
Is that the thing? That
Get
must
your
be a
belly
West
right.
Virginia thing.
Maybe it's a Southern thing. I'm pretty sure. I tell you what's so funny is when you hear the word salad and then you find out it's just marshmallows and some canned fruit and whipped cream that somebody's mixed together and like, oh, it's just fruit salad. Like, fuck you. This is
I
just
thought fruit
gross.
salad was the one with
It's yummy, according to the Wiggles. Fruit
Salad.
yummy,
Yummy,
fruit
yummy.
salad.
that actually was a banger, low key.
Dude,
It was a slapper.
I have that joke now where I'm talking about the Mickey's Mouse Clubhouse in the background when you're playing. Like, that's one of the fun parts of being married and fucking somebody with kids or whatever. But, dude, there was many a time where you're like, all right, let's put on the Wiggles and me and mom go wrestle. And then you're just like, mashed banana,
And then you just
yummy.
and you're doing this to your
Yummy.
mom and
Y'all just
and
fucking
the
beating up that mom pussy.
make it turn
Then
that
you
to a
get-
little
then you get
casserole.
down and- dude, you've talked about it too. There's nothing better than raiding the pantry of somebody with kids because you know you're going to find Capri Suns.
Facts.
You're going to find the little bags of chips. You're going to find cereals you hadn't seen in fucking years.
I love.
That's when I rediscovered my love for Cookie Crisp, man. Holy shit.
You shouldn't be eating Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp. That shit was amazing, bro.
Cookies for breakfast is
It's
the
it's the
childish
most
thing.
American thing you can think of.
You don't need that. You just need nutrition for
Those
breakfast.
cookies should come out looking like American flags, goddammit. Or Kid Rock's face. That's how American Cookie Crisp.
If you wake up in the morning, your first thought is, I want some cookies.
I want a bowl of
You're-
cookies, you idiot.
Yeah,
It's
you're-
part of a balanced breakfast.
It's really not.
All you got to have is eggs, sausage, juice, an extra cup of milk for some reason. They always had an extra cup of milk.
What's up with white people drinking milk with everything?
I don't know if I can have bugs flying. out.
Can we? Do we talk about this yet? Why do white people drink milk with everything?
Why do white people drink milk? Because I'm
Well,
with
how do you
them.
think we stay white?
I don't drink milk.
Don't tell these people how to turn white. Come on. Why do you think white people are the only ones that drink milk?
No, here's what I'm saying. White people drink milk at inappropriate times. They'll drink milk with like lasagna.
That's amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you eat with spaghetti dinner, bro? When you were growing up, did you have white
anything
bread
else.
and butter, plate of spaghetti, the green topped Parmesan, like that,
And then
before you
milk?
knew what good parm was?
And then you
and then a nice tall glass of milk. What? Are you fucking kidding me, man? You're out of your house.
No, Will, you're right, and it's weird. It's
Weird, that doesn't go
Is it
together.
a white person thing?
Yes.
Is that what I'm missing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
Black
not
people only
self-aware.
drink milk with cereal and with sweets, cookies or brownies or some shit like that. We don't just drink
That's
pizza
fine.
and milk. That's fucking foul.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're
There's
white.
so
So
many,
wait a minute.
But he's right.
What do you?
'Cause there's
When
so
do you
many,
drink milk?
I just drink it whenever I don't really drink it casually, to be honest. I just honestly
Oh
eat
yeah,
it
I
with
don't
cereal.
drink it casually anymore.
But Alyssa will just be like, I could go for a glass of
Now,
milk. and she'll
Alyssa
just go
may or
grab
may not
that
exist.
shit.
We are finding out
Jesus.
that
Oh my God.
we are finding out.
No.
We are not the only ones that doubt her existence.
My white cousins would come from playing like basketball and shit.
That's
and come-
insane. That's insane.
You drink it with lasagna. Do you realize that is weird?
I haven't since I was a kid, but yeah. Dude, when I was growing up, and I still would to this day, if I had the choice between, I mostly just drink water all the time or coffee, but if I had to choose between like soda and
old
milk,
fashions.
Yeah, I'm picking milk. I love old fashions. God damn it. Oh, did you bring one?
No.
All right, dick.
This. Yeah, we'll circle back to that, but I think
It's insane that you think that doesn't belong with pasta.
No other culture does that. I've never seen somebody eat lo mein with milk. Back to the Asians. And that's not racist. Asians,
Stop
they,
Asian hate.
I am not. Listen. You're right. I need to stop. I need to back up sometimes.
yeah.
Satire.
Yeah, we're joking. Sometimes. Yeah. So, there you go. Stop drinking. Drink. I don't drink pop anymore either. I'm telling you, it's going to come back years later that vaping is really bad for you.
I don't
It's gonna
vape
come
anymore.
back years later that a McDonald's burger has asinine in it.
It has what in it?
Asinine. What was it? What's the word?
Asinine.
Arsenic.
Arsenic
Or whatever.
Is,
It's
arsenic
gonna
is
have
a metal.
everything has
Asinine
shit
is
in
what
it.
your conversations are. Lord. You missed it. I'll help you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody at home going, did you just say that they're filled with asinine?
Everybody's at home going to say, might drink some milk with.
Got him!
You know what? Yeah. You know what's crazy? Here's why. I've never been to a nice Italian restaurant, and they say, "Oh, sir, would you like the carbonara? We have it,
Yeah, 'cause you're not
mixed
at home
with
eating raw
Parmesan
spaghetti.
and yes, and here's some options for you. Would you like a Merlot? This is from France, or would you like a Chardonnay? This is from the vineyard in California, or would you like 2% milk from your local Meyer? You see why?
But I bet you we can go, we'll get dinner tonight. We'll go Italian. And I bet you I can get milk on the menu.
But
If you go to Fazoli's, maybe.
we're not going to Fazoli's.
I said Italian, not diarrhea.
Listen, Type 5 Podcast is doing better
Yeah,
than Fazoli's.
hey, Seth, listen, I don't know how Friends per Seth is doing.
We go down to sit down,
but the
down.
Tight Five
Pizza
is,
Bistro.
No, you keep promising to take me to good pizza up here. You don't. You give me that one Spinelli's and then
No,
my belly hurts for
no.
two
You just lied. 100%. Because I know for a fact I would never tell you to go to Spinelli's. Because I think Spinelli's is fucking gross.
Don't you not like pizza, Will?
No, I like pizza.
Okay.
I'm
It's
just,
Mexican food.
I do not
That's
like
what it is.
Mexican
That's
food,
what it
and I
is.
don't like
Isn't that crazy?
Chinese food.
Oof, Chinese is so good.
But I like Chinese people.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Industrious folks.
Baccarat table, kung fu movies.
Oh, kung fu. Thank God for that.
What else do they? iPhones,
iPhones. Did you mention the karate?
karate,
Karate.
sweatshops.
No. That's ours. That's our thing. We help them.
We help them
Yeah.
do the sweatshops.
We imported the technology.
Importing child labor.
Yep. Here at
But
the
those
Ti-
kids,
here
I
at
mean,
the Tiny Five Podcast.
those kids, I feel like they're doing a lot of complaining, to
Just
be able
get those
to.
phones made.
These
Complaining is not going to get my phone made.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's get it done, and then we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about your
Then we'll
rights being
talk about
violated.
it.
Yeah, but all this.
Listen, we didn't want to put the suicide nets up.
Yeah.
We didn't want to do it.
But you made us do
But
that.
you made us do it.
You forced our hand.
You forced our hand.
Yeah.
I mean, make the phone,
Make the phone.
then we'll talk.
And that's the problem with kids these days is they just don't want to
Your fingers
work.
are only nimble and little for so long, and then the dust
Yeah.
and the other shit's you're gonna be ineffective.
They don't want to
You're
work.
not gonna be
these
you're not gonna
days.
be getting your max potential out of yourself.
Do you
Make
get to-
the
you get to-
phone
You get to
first.
skip school and you're in there with your
Seconds.
friends all day.
Oh my God. Talking about daydreams. What? Hanging out with you all day? Putting
Either play-
puzzles together? It's just like a
playing
little
our
puzzle.
phone?
It's like having a puzzle. Hey, so what? It's got
I
heavy
just don't get
metals.
this generation.
Bunch of lazy fucks.
So
Seth, doesn't that sound fun? Wouldn't you like to play around with a bunch of heavy metals? Heavy metal noise.
I don't even know how we got here. I don't even know what
I
that
know.
means.
Yeah.
iPhones.
I had to know seriously. I used to work with this dude who was like he was actually racist, and he was like, it was when all the Corona shit was happening. You remember that? Corona?
No, we don't remember
You
COVID
remember
at
the
all.
And all that shit was going on. And he was like, I hate Chinese. I'm not doing anything with any Chinese shit. I don't want anything Chinese. And he was like, and then he literally looked up. He was like, if I see any Chinese restaurants, something, and he literally looked up Chinese restaurants by him on his iPhone. And I said, if you don't see the iron. And then he said Corona was fake. And then he got it and almost died.
That story about me.
No. That's a true story, though. True story. I think he is still alive now.
Did you get corona?
I don't know. I was out and about. I don't know.
Did you wear a mask everywhere?
No.
Did you get yelled at?
No. I mean, I wore a mask like if I was at like public places and stuff. Yeah.
If we never have to go back to that.
Oh, you don't want to go back to that?
God almighty, dude.
You heard it here first from Mike
Right,
Fields.
right.
He does not want to go
Here's
to
a hot
Corona
take.
again.
Here's a hot take. Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't care for COVID. Didn't
I
care.
like how you take a stand on stuff like that.
Well, that's what we're here for. We have a platform.
We do have a platform, and we're going to say it to you
We're here to
guys.
stand up for Asian people, despite
This is what
Seth
Seth says.
adamant that we shouldn't.
Yeah. He's the one that's
He
always
said Asian people are full of asinine.
He said MSG and asinine.
That's all they're made of. Math and MSG and asinine.
You know, I did meet a guy from South Korea, and he was saying how just because I always wondered because you have the stereotype that Asians are like smarter, right? And they do
That's
better.
more the racism Seth was alluding to earlier, but yes.
It's not racist. I'm
it?
saying it's a
Someone
stereotype.
says if you make a joke about a
Just because
stereotype,
it's not negative
But it's
doesn't
good.
mean it's not a stereotype.
The stereotype is racist. Does that make
See,
sense?
thank you. Gotcha.
Well, what if it's
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Like, okay. If I just watched a movie, and in the movie, a wife looks at her husband and goes, "Well, you were around guns," and he's black, and
That's
was-
racist.
Exactly, but it's a stereotype, and that stereotype is racist.
But what if it's a
Do you
positive
see how that-
stereotype?
It's
Like
not-
the other day, Mike said black people are better at everything. I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
Now,
Better
is that,
looking,
is that racist?
better at jokes, better at high-fiving.
No, because that's not a stereotype.
Well, sure it is.
No.
Because a stereotype
Is there a positive stereotype?
Is there what's a positive, like a real legit
Asians
positive?
Asian
are
people
good
are
at
good at
math.
math. That's not racist.
It's racist, but it's good racist.
That is, I think it is racist because it assumes that they are
Bad
only
racist or good
smart.
racist?
It's
No.
bad racist.
Bad
No.
racist. Okay.
That doesn't
Because it
assume-
still just lumps them into a generalized group, and that is what's wrong.
So you're saying you made a lot of dumb Asians to balance out what our argument is.
Okay.
We've made a lot of smart
Okay,
Asians.
but if it's factual or if it's statistically true, like, okay, if I said black people are more athletic than white people, that is a generalization, right? But it's also
No,
statistically true.
because there is actual physical proof that people of color tend and have tended to in the past have longer limbs and bigger hands than some white people.
What are you
And
trying
that
to
is
say
a
about it?
physical,
What?
scientific.
you calling it a limb now?
I'm saying what I'm saying.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I didn't. This
Hold
is
on.
not
Now
the
that-
angry
that-
side.
Hold on.
Gentlemen,
What I'm saying
gentlemen,
is,
let's get to our
that's
racist
why-
corners,
for-
please.
That's why
please.
what I'm saying is that's why there was a big push for a lot of people of color to play basketball and sports of that nature because they were taller and had longer limbs for that sport.
Yeah, but on the same thing, I
Let me
would
see
say
your
that
long limbs.
So that's not a stereotype.
It's
That's
off
not a
camera.
stereotype because
Sure.
that's an actual
He's a short guy.
scientific
So-
proven thing that
Well,
has happened.
it is a.
So
There
where's
is science behind that. Asian people test better at math.
Is there?
I would imagine there's data to support
there's
that.
data to support
But
that.
also, that's the reason that's a stereotype. The reason that that's negative is because the reason that's a stereotype is because of the stereotype that Asian parents are harder on their kids to be good at school.
Well,
So
that's-
that's why. It's
But that's
racist.
also okay. But that's also
that's what's
but
leading into.
but that's also culturally accurate.
Well-
Asian parents typically are harder on their kids
you
when it comes
guys-
to
But
school.
now you're generalizing that a whole race to one bad aspect.
No. I'm
that
saying
that you're saying is true sometimes, but that doesn't make it correct.
no. I said
Does that make sense?
I said yes, but typically, so not all Asian parents are like that. But it's definitely a cultural norm for Asian parents.
It's a cultural stereotype and norm.
No, it's
Well,
just
that's
like
what, that's
no.
you're saying the same thing.
Yeah, but it's
a
both,
norm.
yes. Yeah, it's
a
both.
stereotype comes from a norm.
Okay, for example, the traditional foods that black people eat on Thanksgiving are different than white people. That is a cultural norm. Does it mean every single black person?
Whoa. Are you trying to say I don't enjoy a plate of chitlins?
I don't think anybody enjoys
I'm
that.
gonna be honest.
That was a trick question.
Now that was racist.
That was-
I
trick
have had a white Thanksgiving and white Christmas meal my whole life, and I have gone to a Black Christmas and Black Thanksgivings.
It's called Kwanzaa.
And
Black
the
Christmas.
How the fuck did you get invited?
I just had a friend who was like,
The
"We're
way
having
you
a
talk
Christmas
about people?
gathering."
Wow.
He was like,
How racist you are?
You guys are funny.
Well, historically,
I had a
you
friend.
guys had long limbs.
I had a friend who
And
was
your
like, "You wanna come?"
basketball's
And I was
good.
like, hell yeah. And then it was some of the best food, home cooked food I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah. Well, but
And
it's
it had a lot
also
more seasoning than shit.
But it's also just different. There's just cultural. That's my point. There's just cultural differences, and doesn't mean that every single person does that. But there definitely is a trend.
It's just the assumption that all Asians are smart is leaning into the stereotype that their parent is hard on them to be smart, which is a negative trait in their community.
Let me ask you this:
and a generalization.
I got a gun to your head.
Let's beat our kids smarter, America.
I got a gun to your head, and I see, and there's a 12-year-old boy from South Korea, and there's also a 12-year-old boy from Australia. And I said, "Hey, Seth, I'm going to shoot you if you get this wrong." One of these people is about to take a math quiz. I mean, they're both going to take a math quiz, and who's going to do better? Gun to your head. Now, are you going to say, well, actually, technically, there's cultural norms, and that's not
Well, these tests are culturally biased. But gun to my head. Asian.
I don't. You're gonna say.
Asian
You're gonna
for the
say.
win.
You're gonna. Here's what you're gonna say. You're gonna say. There's no actual statistical data to prove anything. But if I have to go any,
But I'm going to go with Mr. Wong on this one.
Now that was racist. That was-
What I would
That
do
was
is
racist.
I would probably literally just
Hey,
be
you
like,
can't go
which one
wrong with
looks nerdy
Mr.
or
Wong.
not.
Yeah,
And like
which
if
one
one
looks
had
nerdy?
glasses, over.
Which
That's
one?
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you wanna know what America is good at, Americans
racism.
culturally, we are number one in the consumption of misinformation. So congrats, everybody. Good job.
Is that true?
It is.
I bet we're not number one. I
Yes,
could think
that warrants that.
I could think of a country that probably has more misinformation than us.
Watch this be misinformed.
He sounds misinformed.
No, I bet you North Korea probably has more misinformation than us.
They're
Is
the
that-
consumers of their own propaganda.
Is that propaganda working?
I don't know.
I mean, have you heard people? There are people who have escaped
We don't
North
shame.
Korea.
I don't North Koreans shame over here. I
There are
like
people who
both
have escaped
Koreas.
North
I
Korea.
love that entire peninsula.
I
Kim
don't-
Young, John Young. And,
That's not his name.
and
It's not a
one are
peninsula,
we
is
on?
it? It's not a peninsula, right? It's not a peninsula. 100% not. It is. Is it? It's not landlocked. No.
I can't. Please look this up.
Is it? Is it?
Yes,
It is.
Often referred to the Korean Peninsula.
The Korean Peninsula.
Korea is located on the Korean Peninsula.
God. Guys, here's what you got to understand. About the
What were you
Pike
saying
Five
about
podcast.
misinformation?
Here's the thing about Mike.
This is gonna get hurtful.
No, I don't want to hurt. I want to educate. I want to take this time because culturally, you got to
Ladies and gentlemen,
understand.
I don't like how
We
you
got
talk to me.
Culturally, you got to understand. At Thanksgivings, at white Thanksgivings,
Is that what you guys go?
we
over?
read. This is what we read the playbooks. We say, all right, how do we get the Indians? Check. What's up next?
Yeah. Cages for kids.
Cages for kids. 1-800 cages for kids. 1-800 cages for kids.
If you,
That might be cars for kids, but
I'm not gonna go on the whole cages and for kids.
yeah, not with that Epstein thing unresolved. Still can't get to the bottom of that one.
It's a big trend because it wasn't just with the.
Shucks, we only had more
Well,
information.
if we don't know anything
Too bad
else,
this whole Iran thing started.
we don't want to dive into it anymore. We just should forget about it.
I like that idea. I think those guys have learned their
People
lesson.
do bad stuff.
Fellas, and ladies.
Yes.
Looking at you, Hillary dog. Let's not eat kids no more. Okay? No more
Say
kids.
promise.
No more kids.
Say promise. Say you've been bad and say you're sorry.
Let's
for-
just,
for-
how about
for
feral
eating
cats? Let's go back to eating feral cats.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Let's just all agree that's fine
And
because
that,
they kill songbirds.
what? Yeah. So Guys, seriously,
Please don't kill cats.
no more sacrificing kids. Stop it.
Stop. God, it can't be fun anymore.
Yeah. Okay, we get it. But everybody keeps, getting mad at them, but you've stolen something from a grocery store before.
Did anybody ask, did those kids, how did they, were they like, hey, I like a vacation. I don't want to pay for it. They're like, well, what you
I have an
willing to do and
opportunity
trade?
for you.
Well, buddy, let me get you in touch with my travel agent.
They really don't talk about that.
I tell you what's been fun. I don't know if you've watched these. I know we got to get wrapped up, but have you watched the Lego propaganda? Not propaganda, but it's propaganda. But we're getting our ass whooped in the meme war too.
It's fucking hilarious,
Bro,
dog. I'm rolling.
Their AI Lego movies. It's a saga. Like it's every one adds. It kind of builds off the other, and it's AI rap and it's drill. So you'll like the fucking cadence of the rap, and it's just insane. And it's dropping like.
Dropping like bombs on them, huh?
You know what a truth bomb is? I would call them truth bombs.
That's what we dropped on Japan, right?
Well, slightly different than a truth bomb. It was a fusion bomb or fission. Was it fusion or fission? It's the nastier of the two because it kicks out the. We made them better.
We did.
Now we don't. Fallout's not a huge concern now. But the hydrogen or whatever, I can't remember. Those two kicked up a lot of dirt.
But in our defense, Japan was talking a lot of shit.
They were fucking shit up.
And they were doing some wild shit.
Dude, what there was a section, Sector 754. That is just a really weird name. But it was, or Unit 7 something. And it was a unit of, it was a Japanese doctor. And he did some, like, horrifying experiments on people, like
Japanese doctor now.
The vivisection. You know what a vivisection is? It's when you like organ removal while you're alive and awake, and they would they would take your arm and stick it in water and freeze it down as cold as they can get it, and then to see like what was the threshold for frostbite, and then you know what? When we took them over, we fucking took that data and said, "Hey, we'll forget you did this if you just give us that information," and they fucking.
So what you talking about? America covered it up?
I mean, they didn't punish them. They just took the data and let them go on about their day.
I'm not buying that. We wouldn't do that.
Well, do you need it looked up like at the fucking peninsula? You just won't take my word for
We
it.
wouldn't do that, Michael.
America? You're right. This is the land of the eagle or whatever.
I'm an American, not an American. Remember that.
Let's go. All right, that's a good enough place anyway to land it, baby. Guys, thank you guys so very, very much for tuning in. Please continue to like the episode, subscribe. Make sure you give us a little rating. 5 stars always helps out. Tell your friends about us. Again,
5 stars.
Yeah, and we want to thank our sponsor again, Greg Sims, attorney at law, www.wardsims.com, and we'll see you on the next episode.